Hello there. I'm just playing, y'all. I love Tabitha Brown. What's up? It's your girl Jacoby on the ones and twos. I know I've been gone long. I had ish to do. Ooh, bars. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been about six, seven months, probably more than that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna blame everything on COVID. But as you can see from the title of this YouTube video, I am making an updated video on my 2-year anniversary. Hey, do you know what today is? Actually, so my actual 2-year anniversary was on July 24th. And right now I'm vastly approaching my 2-year and 1 month mark. So I'm sorry, y'all, I'm a month late, but better late than never. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick up close view. I feel like I always wear black when I'm doing videos, which is not helpful, but you can see it. Get into it. This ain't Donna. This is Tangy. If y'all remember when I was loose natural, let me know if y'all remember that. And get into this. Look at this skin. Look. Girl, the girl is glowing. I got a few black spots that's clearing up. Shout out to my best friend Melanie. She hooking her sister up. She my new imaginary esthetician. We're gonna do a tutorial next time I'm with her and we'll show you all the products. But skin is clearing up. Skin is glowing out here in the Southwest. But that's another video. So y'all know I don't like to be before you long. I'm gonna give y'all 5 tips on, I guess, what I have learned in the 2 years that I've been in this lock journey. And then I'm gonna show you what I'm using on my hair currently, and then I get out y'all way. So I'm gonna give you a brief, hopefully 2-minute synopsis of my journey here from now as far as the history. So I got my locks established on July 24th, 2018. It took approximately 21 hours. So I went in on the 23rd for 12 hours, which was a Sunday. And then I went back after work for another 9 hours. And so by the time she finished, if I go back and look, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock on July 24th. So she may have started on the 22nd and I came back on the 23rd. But that last lock didn't get installed until the 24th. So I just count that as my official, everything was Sisterlocked on that day. So I moved out to the Southwest May 2018. I had been natural for 4 years, and I was kind of to the point where I was either going cut it in like a cute short style, or I wanted to get some type of locks. Now, although I love traditional locks on other people, I just really didn't feel like I was going to like them, even though I think I would have been able to rock them because this is black girl magic. I wanted a look that was a little bit more loose, natural, versatile, if that makes sense. So with the Sisterlocks, it still kind of gives you that loose feel without like the bulkiness of like traditional locks, unless I would have gotten like really small traditional locks, and I didn't really want to do that either. So I messaged 3 women out here in the Southwest. 2 of them responded to my message in an appropriate amount of time. Both of them worked at the same salon, so it was even better. I met with both of them actually on the same day. One was a consultant, one was a trainee. I think I paid $25. It was either $20 or $25 for the actual consultation. Now, how most people should do it, when you're meeting for a consultation, you will have to pay something, but that $25 or however much they charge should go towards your actual establishment if you choose to go with that person. So like I was saying, 1 consultant, 1 trainee. The consultant had been doing it for years. The trainee, I was gonna be her first head to install. And if you have been following me in this journey, like I said, I'm all for supporting my black brothers and sisters, even though both of them were black. The amount of money that I was spending, even though it wasn't like the amount of money that I was spending, I felt more comfortable with the person who exuded the most confidence during our session. So the consultant, she was selling it. And I was like, okay, girl, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. And the trainee, it was like she just really wasn't confident. And so it's like, it's not always about the skill set. Sometimes it's like, if you can't really sell yourself or make yourself marketable, you're gonna lose out on some money, boo-boo. So I decided to go with the consultant, and I have been using her since I've been out here for the past 2 years. So that's pretty much, I started off with 9 inches of loose natural hair. And so the way that she did it, she charged me, she had a set price for, I think, 3, or was it 5 inches? She had a set price for a certain amount of inches, and then she charged an extra fee for each inch after that. And so that was just the way my loctician chose to do it. Other locticians probably do it differently. But that's pretty much the synopsis of my journey here, and this is how my hair looks now. And I am in love with my hair. I don't have to do a goddamn thing to it, at all. And I appreciate that. I literally just put a bonnet on, take it off, shake and bake, and go. So getting into the tips, because we already at the 6-minute mark, or probably even longer. I got 5 on it. Number 1, I know a lot of locticians say, not locticians, or people in general say this, but be patient. Patience is a virtue. Your hair is not gonna look like your lock crush overnight. And it may not look like your lock crush in general, but it's a process. Your hair gotta figure out what to do. It's gotta figure out, oh, you know, my hair wasn't like this the day before. You're gonna go through some of your locks coming undone, unraveling. You have to reinstall certain things. It's okay. Just be patient and enjoy the journey. Please. It'll save you a lot of headache in the long run. Trust me. Trust me. Number 2. Your hair is gonna look like it's supposed to look like on your head. I don't think you heard me, so I'm gonna say it for the people in the back. Your hair is gonna look like it's supposed to look on your head. You see this? This is how my hair is supposed to look, whether it's loose natural or Sisterlock or traditional lock. So please, 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 everybody, whatever lock crush you got in your head, just let it be a lock crush. Please don't think that, oh, my hair gonna look like her, because it's probably not. I would bet 5 on it. I would bet 100 on it, actually, that your hair is not probably gonna look like your lock crush. I was the same way. When I went loose natural, I was like, oh, my hair is gonna look like all of these 3A through C people, or it's gonna look like at least a 4B, a 4A. I'm gonna have them don't go chasing waterfall curls. Let me tell you something, baby. My hair is straight from Wakanda. Like, I done broke a couple brushes, combs, rubber bands, you name it, all on this hair. And that was a journey in itself for me. I had to learn how to love my hair texture on my head, because I can't change it. I can only text-lax it or relax it, but it's still not gonna change how my hair grows naturally out of my head. That's why it's called natural. But y'all don't wanna talk about that. Anyway, so once again, your hair is going to look like it's supposed to look on your head. Please do not compare yourself to anybody in general, not even just your hair, because you are you, and can't nobody be you besides you on this earth. I think that's from like Dr. Seuss or something. But enjoy the journey and how your hair is going to look on you. Don't have a certain texture, don't have a certain length. Like, look, my locks are super small. I mean, they're thick. Ooh, sorry. They're thick, but at the same time, there are people who have thicker Sisterlocks than I do. There are people who have smaller Sisterlocks than I do. And I'm actually kind of happy with this little, look at that. Girl, when I first did this video, it was like right here. I'm happy with the size that it is now. Sorry, I got on a tangent. Number 3, please, please, please pay attention, people, on this one. Please find a reliable loctician. Now, I'm not trying to badmouth anybody. That's why I haven't named my salon or anything. I did not have any personal bad experiences with the lady that has done my hair or has maintained my hair. The one thing that I do not like is that she is not reliable. And I don't care how good of work you do for me. If you are not a reliable person, baby, I'm gonna take my monies to the next person who can do the same job, maybe even better than you. So these 2 years that I've been out here, although she has maintained my hair, it's like sometimes I cannot get her on the phone, or she doesn't return my text, or sometimes she has to push me back, or she's just not very communicative with what she has going on in her shop. Like, I remember there was a time where I had just gotten to the shop and she was running super behind, like hours behind. And a simple little text message or call could have solved the problem instead of having me drive the 20, 30 minutes it takes to get to her. So since we've been in COVID pandemic, I have gone back home to the South because I'm working from home. And the lady down there, I love her. She's consistent. She answers the phone. She answers text messages. If she's running behind, she texts me in the beginning of the day to be like, hey, I already know that my schedule is kind of gonna be a little hectic. Do you mind coming in like 30 minutes to an hour later? And see, I can work with you on that. Like, yes, ma'am, Pam. Communication would solve a lot of problems, but that's another TED Talk that y'all don't want to talk about either. And with this loctician, it's a flat rate. So the lady I go to in the South, $100, that's it. And whether it takes her an hour or 7, same price every time. With the loctician that I was going to out here, she charges an hourly rate. Now I don't have an issue with that, but let me break it down to you. If I come to you and you can show me that you can do my hair in 2 hours, and I go every 8 weeks now because my hair is basically locked. If you show me that you can do my hair in 2 hours, the next time I come 2 months from now, I'm having that same expectation. So, but it wasn't consistent. Sometimes it would be 2 hours, sometimes it would be 4, sometimes it would be 6. And I'm just like, especially now that you don't have a lot of correction to do, there should be no reason why it's not consistent. So that's like the biggest one, highlight, bold, star, underline. Please find you a reliable loctician. And if you cannot find a reliable one, take the Sisterlock class or a traditional lock class, whatever kind of locks you're getting, and learn how to maintain your hair yourself, because then that's money that you're saving. Who don't like to save money? You know what I'm saying? I still may take the class just to maybe maintain the edges, but now that I found, like, I love her. My loctician that I have now, I don't really foresee me going to take the class anytime soon unless something happens, but I will take it eventually, just not right now. Number 4, girl, leave your hair alone. Or boy, leave your hair alone. Like, don't be using all these products. Don't try to overstyle it. Don't be doing X and Y. I know when I first got my hair done or installed, I was like, style, 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 style. Leave it alone. Let it do what it's supposed to do. Every now and then, okay, do a style like when I would go out and I would want like an updo or something. But doing something like every day, every week, you ain't gotta do all that. Like, it's cute, but at the same time, you wanna give your hair time to mature and do what it's supposed to be doing. And you don't want breakage, especially if you're doing ponytails and all that stuff. So just leave it alone. I promise you, leave your hair alone, whether you loose natural or traditional lock, Sisterlock, micro lock, braid lock, just leave it alone. It'll do what it's supposed to do, I guarantee you. Because this is a year and some change just not touching it. And the last one, oh yeah, leave your hair alone, and braiding and banding is your friend. Like, I still braid and band even though I don't have to, except for the nape, because it's doing better, y'all. I have not had to get my nape reestablished in this last year at all. So that's growth. But I still braid and band partly because I like the little crinkly look that I get. Like, this is a little result of it. Braiding and banding is your friend. You can't mess up if you braid and band still to this day and you fully lock. It'll save you a lot of time with washing it, one, because you're right there on the scalp. And if you still have some problem areas, it can help with the maintenance of that. But I still braid and band, and I'm 2 years in. And my current loctician was like, girl, you don't even have to braid and band. You just need to do it in the back because that's still like a problem area. But your girl ain't had to get nothing reestablished in a while. Can we just take a moment to praise break up? Okay, we back. The last one. Enjoy the journey and F what the naysayers have to say. Like, you chose to get your hair in these locks or natural, or you chose to big chop it, you chose to dye it, bleach it, whatever. You chose to do that. So whatever everybody else got to say, they not paying your bills and they're not gonna maintain your hair. And I had to learn that when I was loose natural. Like, I really cared, which I don't know why now, what a lot of people thought about my hair. And it's like, this is how my hair is growing out of my scalp. So I need to do what's best for me, especially if I no longer want to be relaxing and permanent. So enjoy the journey, take pictures, because that's really how you're going to see the growth in your hair. I promise you, because I look at my hair every day. So I don't see any type of growth. Other people will tell me because they don't see me every day. But for me in general, I wasn't necessarily seeing the growth. But then when I went back and looked at pictures and I looked at old video footage, even on YouTube, I was like, okay, like today I can tell like, okay, your hair is grown, especially compared to the first installation, and y'all saw in the comparison video. But please enjoy the journey. It is a journey. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself, about your hair, about your skin, about everything. Just enjoy it, journal, do whatever you gotta do, but please enjoy it, because you're gonna look back on this years from now and be like, I remember when my hair wasn't even touching my neck, and then look at it. Look. I remember when it wasn't even past. And y'all saw when I couldn't even do that. On my first video, it was like right here on my lip. And then look at God, down there. So just enjoy it. Last thing, going back to don't leave your hair alone. I know y'all saw videos of all the 50 million things I was doing and putting in my hair and trying. Yeah, just disregard them videos. I mean, they're helpful on like what not to do or just experimenting on stuff that you like. But honestly, depending on where you at, this is what I'm gonna tell you. The only thing you probably need to do is, of course, wash your hair. And depending on where you at in your journey, it's going to also determine how often. So now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wash my hair once a month. When I'm doing good, which is not very often, I wash it twice a month. And most of the time, I typically will wash it the day before my actual retightening session so that it's super clean. But since I moved back to the South and it's a little bit more humid, I do try to wash it every 2 weeks. But even then, I still, to this day, use Dawn soap or maybe a little bit of Ivory liquid. So I will use that twice in my hair to get really get it clean, because it's dirty, especially if I haven't washed it in a month. I'll use that twice to rinse and then get a good lather the second time. And then after I rinse that out, I just use a good moisturizing shampoo. And so lately, I've been using my girl Tangles and Beyond. I was using her when I was loose natural, but I thought that I couldn't use her products after I got locked. But oh, there was a ram in the bush, because once I got locked, I could start back using the shampoos that I wanted. So here's one, it's the Nourish, it's avocado whipped shampoo. So I either use this, or she just has a regular whipped shampoo, and this is all I use. And when I tell you, it doesn't take much. Like, let me let y'all see it. I don't know if the camera gonna pick it up. Oh yeah. So the white is like just a whipped shampoo. It's got like a little bit of peppermint oil. I can read it to you. Boom, boom. It's got olive oil, palm oil, coconut oil. So I guess it just kind of depends on what you want to use on your hair. Shea butter, avocado, coconut water, honey fragrance, glycerin. It's got a little moisturizer in it, purified water. So things of that nature. And the other one just has like a lot of, it has peppermint and something else in it. I don't have it with me currently, but I love her product. They're all natural. She makes it, her and her husband and family, they make them, and I can put information in the box below, but they make them in their loft. So it's fresh. The products last for up to a year, but she makes them. They're homegrown. And this is legit all I use. So the Ivory liquid or Dawn soap, I do that to get a really good clean, especially if I haven't washed my hair in all month, because I can feel it and it is nasty. Do that twice to get it clean, and then I go back and use a moisturizing shampoo. And baby, let me tell you, if I'm not, depending on where I'm at, this is the only other thing I use, rose water. And when I've been home in the South this whole time, it's humid as heck. So I haven't even really put anything in my hair. I may put like a little light oil, but I just let my hair's natural oil and sebums come down from the roots to the shaft. And that's it. Literally, shampooing my hair twice a month, and maybe, when I say maybe, I haven't used this in at least 3 months that I've been home. So in the Southwest, I was using this because it's dry. But that's it. These two products and the Dawn or Ivory liquid. Leave your hair alone. Love it, nurture it, listen to your loctician, find a reliable one, enjoy your journey, trust the process, and be patient. And I thank y'all for sticking it out for me these 2 years. I know I have not been consistent, and this video was long, so if you made it to the end, you a good one. And I appreciate you, because you didn't have to watch it. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, criticism, y'all know the drill. Y'all can link them below. I can't say I won't cuss you back out because I love God, but I also cuss a little bit. But if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. I may try to find a couple pictures to link after this, but no promises because I already gave y'all that video. But yeah, I hope to be giving a little bit more frequent videos than now. But for now, y'all stay moisturized in these streets, because just because it's COVID out here don't mean you got to be crusty. I'm just saying. But until next time, y'all be easy, stay blessed. Black Lives Matter. Love y'all.